I reached Blue Diamond this spring, and right around the same time, I was blessed to turn 40. And some people would look at that and think, you know, how is that a blessing to turn 40? And I'm honored to turn 40 because so many people I know that I've cared about who lost their lives too soon would have given anything to turn 40. Misty, I love when you talked about the dress and that you knew the dress. This was not the dress that I saw myself in for my Blue Diamond speech at all. It was supposed to be blue, and I'm thinking, everybody's going to be wondering why I'm not wearing a blue dress. But I have a lot of money to spend on a dress for Valentine's Day this year when we get married, so... Tonight I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about gratitude. You've heard other people talk about gratitude. I am so grateful to be here with all of you. I have to thank God, first of all, for blessing me with many things in my life. Jojo and my children, who are my why. My parents, who are not here, but have taught me the work ethic that I have today. And to be honest with all of you, I would not be here at all if it was not for a lot of incredible people, and that starts with my team. This is not my Blue Diamond. This is my team's Blue Diamond. I would not be here without all of them. And there are so many people that came together to make this happen. Brandy and Cassie Hake from, I always want to say Hawk, and I have to remind myself it rhymes with cake. Cassie Hake and their teams, I love you guys, and I would not be up here without you. Carrie Robinson and Bev Miller and your teams, Christy Williams and Brooke Williams and your teams, Carla Garton, who throughout my Blue Diamond run she's not even part of my pay leg, and she said to me, who can I do three-ways with? Who can I help do a home meeting? We are making this happen. And it was not even her team she was working with to make that happen. I have to thank Joanne for all of her help when I was doing Blue Diamond, for helping with three-way calls and being a huge support. And Shannon Melnick for also calling me, texting me the first time. I thought it was a little odd. We're not even part of the same part of the tree. And she said, what can I do to help? And I actually ignored her first text because I thought she meant it for somebody else. And then she called me and she said, whatever you need, you let me know. Who can I help? Give me someone to work with. And so I did. So I thank you for that, Shannon. My team has become some of my closest friends and some of the dearest people in my life, along with so many of you sidelines, uplines, crosslines, everybody in this room. You inspire me every day. And yesterday, when I was talking to Melanie St. Laurent, and she introduced me to her mom, and I got a chance to meet her uncle Warren, and Warren made my whole weekend for me because, Warren, I don't know where you are, but if you could stand up, if you're still here, maybe you're, there he is. And Warren shared with me, you know, that he's new in the company, and he said, I guess I should tell you something. He said, I was dragged to Calgary conference, and I had no intention of joining this company, and it was when I heard you speak that I decided I needed to be a part of this company. And you made my weekend when you said that, because that's my purpose. I love inspiring and I love helping people. It's what God put me on this earth to do. You know, every single one of you can be up here. Every single one of you has what it takes. What does it take to go Blue Diamond? It takes a huge why. It takes a why that's bigger than you. It takes a dream that's bigger than you. It takes unwavering determination undeniable belief. When people talk to me about this business, there is not an ounce of doubt anywhere near me. It radiates off me my belief in this company and in this product. It takes vision, commitment, focus. You have to be focused and you have to be intentional. You have to work this business and every aspect of your life, you need to be intentional. And you have to act, you have to get busy with the actions. If you're always thinking about what you need to do, you're always going to be thinking about what you need to do. I've been stretching myself out of my comfort zone for 8 years. This industry, I'm not the same person today that I was before I became a part of this industry. You know, and sometimes the hardest thing people have to do is stretch outside of their comfort zone. So who is your stretch buddy? You need a stretch buddy sometimes. Find yourself a stretch buddy and start stretching, because that is what's going to take you to the next level. I've never had a doubt about this company, about this business. I decided a long time ago, when I was nursing full-time and working overtime shifts, I worked my butt off, and I worked for somebody else, and I decided a long time ago that I was going to work hard. It's in me. I'm a hard worker, but instead of working hard for somebody else, I'm doing it for me, and you need to do it for you. We're not really that different, you and I. We each have some gifts that are given to us each and every day. We each get to choose what we do each day and what thoughts enter our mind and what thoughts we keep with us. We're each blessed with 12 hours in a day. The difference is, what do you do with those 12 hours? What are you doing with your time? Are you doing things that are moving you forward? And I'm not just talking about your business. I'm talking about your relationships, your family, you know, spiritually, emotionally, in all aspects of your life. You have to invest in yourself first, because nobody else is gonna. Blue Diamond is simply a numbers game. It's about helping a lot of people with making their little dreams in the beginning become big dreams in the end. I have to thank the founders of our company, Lonnie, David, and Richard, for their vision, for their determination, for their unwavering determination and their undeniable belief in where Nucerity International was going to be. And I have to say that over the weekend, I'm going to be really honest, when, you know, well, before I get into that, I also have to thank corporate. You know, David Bain, Melissa, Nancy, Karen, Connie, and the girls in the office. I love those girls. You know, as people, a lot of times we don't like change. And honestly, when I found out about the change with corporate, and that Kevin was no longer going to be in the company, I mean, Kevin, I have him to thank too. He was a big mentor in my life, and he's been an incredible friend, and he's really helped me along on my journey. And, you know, we normally don't like change, and it took me a few days to kind of digest everything. But I have to say that, Jeff, I like you. I am so excited to have you a part of this company. I am so excited about where Nucerity is going. I just can't wait to get back home and start working. And everything you've said this weekend, and your vision, and just your personality, and you're a really good fit for us. And I'm excited to have you part of our company. So I just want to leave you guys with this because I know that we're running really late. I want to challenge you guys. You know, in 90 days, we're going to be together again. And I want you to go home, and I want you to invest in you first. I want you to really make a plan on where you are going to be personally when we get together again in October. You have to have a why that's bigger than you, and you have to put it by your phone or your cell phone or wherever it is, so that when you give yourself all the excuses and all the reasons why today is not the day to move forward in your business, that you're going to look at that why, whether it's your kids or your bank account or your overdraft or your foreclosure notice or whatever it is, the trip you want to take, and you're going to look at that and you're going to say, you know what, I guess you're not that important today. Because sometimes that's what you need to really push yourself to move forward with those things that you need to do to grow your business. I want to see every single one of you guys at a new rank, walking the stage, and I know that each and every one of you can be up here because you are no different than me. I've just heard way more no's than you. Thank you.